What I thought was the literally worst night of my life turned out to be the best night of my life. Growing up, I was born in France. We stayed in France for a year, came back to the States. My sister was born in Louisiana, and then I lived in Germany till about 10, 11 years old. So it was an amazing childhood. When we first got back from Europe, I really didn't fit in anywhere. And I started bussing tables at a restaurant at the age of 13. And I met a guy that was part of a motorcycle club. And I didn't fit in with the cowboys, I didn't fit in with the rich kids, but somehow he had me come hang around with these guys, and I just literally totally fit in. That's what started the whole motorcycle life. And towards the end of everything, I got involved into the very dark end of it. So I got involved into the club life, I got involved into the drugs, the guns, everything else that was involved with that life. There was an accident. It happened April the 2nd of 2010. And I was heading in to meet the guys down south. And we were supposed to hook up and do some things that night. Well, I was a little bit out of my head, which was normal. When they hit me from behind, I lost control of the bike and we shot off to the right-hand side. Now, there's no helmet, there's no gloves, there's no protective on me. I don't remember anything of the accident. Every now and then I get these flashbacks of the lights flashing and everything. But apparently, in my moment of off status, I was rather violent. So instead of going to the hospital, which I should have gone, I ended up going to jail. There was this epiphany, and it was just everything hit me all at one time. You're gonna die and nobody's gonna care. You've got to find a different way of life. You've got to change everything. And it was an immediate God moment that some people say that they see or have. I had seen a bumper sticker on the back of a motorcycle for an open road biker church. And I was curious because I was kind of in the moment, questioning things. And they would come out and they start hugging each other. And I'm like, no, I can't be part of this. And so I sat in the back. That's when I met Butch.
So how do you know when it's time to stop praying for something? Maybe God reveals that to you. Maybe God sends that person to you. Maybe you physically see the answered prayer, etc., etc.
He would sit there on his bike and watch us go in, and then he would watch us come out. He would watch us hug each other. He would hear us sing. And I think he did this more than a few times. He would come, and then finally he decided to come in and join us, and he never left. Gene serves the church in ways that so many people here don't even know. Gene went from this guy who would sit across the street and watch us meet to a guy who wanted to be all in.
Told him time again, I think that you wrote for 3 to 6 months one sermon that would touch every nerve in my body. And you did. And it just floored me. And I've never left the church ever since.
You got to pray about it. Lord, please, it's one of those folks that doesn't.
My wife she was actually, I had a friend that we used to ride with. And he said, well, I've got this real beautiful girl that rides with me on the motorcycle. And I'm like, wow, and she's riding with him. So I was a little curious, so I showed up. And I saw her, absolutely blew me away. The most beautiful girl I've ever seen in my life.
I was riding with a friend named Dave, and Gene got called to come along. And so we just went on a ride the first time, but I thought it was really cute.
How would I describe Gene and Tina's relationship to the church is they have won this church's heart.
Oh, we'll be together a long time, that's for sure.
You learn to appreciate everything that God has done for you. Every day that I live and every day that I'm able to be about, it's just a solid blessing. It's another day that God actually gave me to do the things that I need to do. And I'm blessed beyond means. Absolutely, what's the old saying? I'm too blessed to be stressed.